Hello, everyone, and welcome again to Superstar Director Rapid Fire. We have one superstar absent today, Superstar Director Jamie Pilcher, so we have substituted Superstar Director Jen Audette from Maine. All right, are y'all ready for today's draw?
Oh, Lord. Rapid fire.
Okay, rapid fire. So I'll read what your challenge is for the day. So this is your task. And then we're going to flip it and do the rapid fire with it. Your challenge or assignment for today is take 10 samples with a catalog and walk around your neighborhood. Get to know your neighbors. Today's rapid fire challenge is going to be places that you can go to meet new people in your business and how rapid fire works. Since Jen,
wait, we did that one already.
What?
Yeah, we just did that one.
We did that one already.
We did like businesses, like where to go.
Businesses. So this is where you would go meet people, not businesses. The other was businesses. This is where you're going to go to meet new people.
Okay.
So how you play is we go in order. We're going to start. Jen Audette will be first. Callie will be second. Jody will be third. And I will be fourth. If you can't think of an answer within the time limit allowed, you're X. Or if you repeat an answer that another superstar director has been given, you are X'd.
Where's the horn?
Last one standing is the winner of the game. I'll have to get it tomorrow. I forgot. Okay, so we are starting. Name a place where you would meet new, and you might want a piece of scratch paper and a pad to make notes. If you think of something like someone else's turn, so you can jot them down and cross them out in case somebody says them. So I will warn you that you might need a little pad of paper.
Okay.
And we will let Jen Audette kick us off.
Okay. Right now, just go?
Yep, just go.
Just say the word? Just say the word or explain?
Yeah, you can explain it a little bit if you need to. But yeah, give us one way to meet new people. I'm
going to the dog park. And guess what I'm going to bring?
That's impressive.
I'm going to bring my spray and I'm going to walk around and I'm going to spray everybody's stinky doggies.
Probably not wise, but without permission. But yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that. But I will bring my spray and say, hey.
Or the Scentsy balls from the store, just think.
Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
Daisy, will we lend them your balls? Yeah.
All right, Callie?
She's a girl. Okay. I am going to go to, why did that just leave my brain? I'm not out on the first round, obviously. I'm going to go to Ross, and I'm going to walk the aisles, and I'm going to talk to people in Ross because I love Ross.
So you're just going to go out shopping today?
Yeah, I'm going to go shopping.
Okay.
So I used to love to brand myself when I was camping, like with my Scentsy light string, and I would always talk to people about Scentsy when I was camping.
Okay. Well, with it being back to school, now that all my friends have the kids going back to school, I am going to make a little scent sample or back to teacher pack with maybe some fundraiser opportunities to earn money for their classrooms, and reach out to my closest friends that have little ones in school and say, would you mind letting your child take this and give this to your teacher as a free little gift?
So in Maine right now, tryouts have started for all athletics, for high school athletics. And so once my daughter's on the field, I'm going to come running across the field with my scent pack and ask her if she remembered to put her scent pack in her bag. And then all of the other kids are going to want one too.
Smart.
She's going to love that, I think. I think she's going to love it.
This is going to be a real fan of that. So there is a website. It's called meetup.com, and you can go to meetup.com and you can find groups and activities based off of your interests. And so if you even if it's just, you want to try new restaurants in your area, you can go to meet a group of people for dinner and try a new restaurant, and then you'd be meeting new people to share your business with.
Fairs and events are also good for selling, but it's the best place to meet a ton of new people.
I am going to plan on going on these neighborhood yard sales lights, or like moms of whatever your city is called. Like there's usually Facebook group pages. And I'm going to inquire and say, I'm also the local Scentsy independent consultant in the area, and I'm looking to start networking with other like-minded business women. And I'd love to know who would want to get together for lunch once a month.
I am going to go to Starbucks and I am going to bring my transition testers and I'm going to dump them on the table. And as people walk by, I'm going to say, oh my gosh, have you smelled this?
Now, I was going to pull it up to see if I could show you, but I don't know if I have it. There's another app, and it's called Bumble, and it typically is used as a dating site. But what people don't know is Bumble actually has 3 other sides that you can do business and meet friends on. And so you could go on there, not dating sites, but just like friends and business, and you would be able to build your business that way and meet new
I think you should probably let your partner know that you're going to do that before you
Yes,
dump
that way
it
it might be wise.
Just to save the relationship. So what about church?
Take
Local
me to
churches.
church.
That's good.
Church is a good one.
I am also going into the next time that if you're getting ready for school, you're doing physicals, you're doing checkups, or if you just have your regular doctor's appointments or eye appointments, dentist, teeth, whatever, always take your mini testers in there. Someone is going, I always pretend, in fact, it's usually my retired sets sometimes if I don't have a full set to give. So I pretend like I'm working, like Jen said she was going to scatter them all out. Or I'll be labeling something, and 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to ask you, is that lip gloss? And you're going to say, why, no, it's not. And then you can leave it with the people in the office to create a basket party for the office.
So I'm going to piggyback on Heather, but I'm going to go to a hair salon, but I'm also going to bring a warmer, an old warmer that I have sitting around because I save all of those. And I'm going to ask them after I get my hair done, I'm going to say, hey, can I leave this here for a couple of days with some door prize slips? And I'm going to give them a couple of squares of wax to make the salon smell really good. I'm going to have some door prize slips, and I'm going to tell her, if you get 10 of these filled out, I'm going to bring you a free bar of wax back when I pick up my warmer.
Perfect. I am going to, so there's a lot of like networking groups that you can join. I used to be part of one locally called Corporate Alliance. And a lot of times you can go like for free one time just to like see what it's about. And so you could go and meet new people there and you could test all the different ones in your area.
PTO meetings, like if you're new to the area, or even if you don't have kids in school, I think you can still attend some of those like board meetings, PTO meetings, things like that. And that's a great way to meet people. It's not quite the same as what Heather said, so it's a little bit different.
There on that little half a slash, getting close. I've just got a couple more ideas.
Well, it's your turn, so share one.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm intentionally going to take my spouse lunch this week while he's back to work.
Liar.
So I'm going to make myself in his school district, in the office, and where I could at least just meet new people. Maybe not be leading out the gate with Scentsy testers,
Right.
but at least I'll show up in a Scentsy shirt to bring my husband lunch and start smiling, and where I have a face where people want to approach me and say, oh, you're Jason's wife? At least I put myself in the position to meet new people.
Fantastic. So I am going to go to the produce section in my local grocery store, and I'm going to stand next to the caramel apples, and I am going to have my scent of the month with me, and I'm going to say, if you think that smells good, try the scent of the month, and then everybody's going to want to buy it.
Nice.
I like it.
So this one, you guys kind of hit on it, but I've actually had a personal experience recently with this, so I feel like it's a little bit different. So I purchased at Scentsy Family Reunion the Scentsy dog collars and leash, and I didn't personally wear it. I know I touched my chest.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But Daisy did wear it, and I had taken things in multiple times to the vet when I took her in, and to drum up business. Now, I did unfortunately find out that there was somebody in the office that was not very active, doesn't know who her upline is, and didn't know that pet supplies were coming out. But that is a place that you can go by just branding yourself or your dog in that way. And today when I took her, I did tell the vet tech, she goes, oh, Scentsy pet leash, where did you get that? And I said, well, our pet line launches today. She's like, well, I know exactly what I'm going to do on my break. So that's a place that you can go to drum up business.
Well, isn't that just lovely?
Meet people.
So-
Remember, meet new people.
What?
Places where you'll meet new people.
Oh yeah, we forgot that part, didn't we?
Well, you could be sitting in the lounge with the vet people.
True.
The vet people.
Like the people that are taking their dogs to the vet.
Okay.
The waiting room.
So sometimes when I go to like a boat show or a juried craft fair where you're not allowed to sell Scentsy, I might meet new people by handing out my samples because I'm not allowed to be there. So I find a workaround and I meet new people that way.
You're that
Today, to meet new people, instead of driving through the drive-thru at the bank, I'm choosing to park my car and walk inside the bank.
So is it my turn?
Yep.
I am going to do something similar because I need gas in my car, and instead of paying at the pump, I'm going to go inside and talk to the girl at the cash register about having a Scentsy party.
Okay.
So depending on where you're at in your life, I'm not recommending to do this just to drum up business, but if it fits into your life, you could meet, date, and, have a military connection now, and you could meet new people that way at their different dinners and balls and things like that.
Swipe right.
Hashtag swipe right on Cinder, yes.
So this one I feel like I've already repeated, so it might be an X. Because we've already said meeting people at the store, but I really like to meet the woman in line, either in front or behind me, who's maybe kind of having a bad day, or you can tell that she needs a little sunshine in her life. And so I don't introduce myself like just by, hey, I'm Jody, but I hand them a little gift. Like, it looks like you're having a rough day. I'd like to give you a little gift with a scent circle and my business information on it, just to make their day better.
Okay.
Like a pay it forward type thing.
Okay. I am going to reach out to my friends or my neighborhood Facebook group page, or a Facebook group page in general. If you don't belong to some, you've got to find some. And I'm going to say that I want to get together a bunco group to meet new people, or a game night. And if any friends want to come over or be part of this.
It is your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to go to, is it Lowe's? Does Lowe's sell kitchen counters and stuff like that? Yes, Lowe's and Home Depot. And I'm going to bring in samples of counter clean, and I'm going to ask them if they would mind if I left a little cute basket with samples of counter clean on one of their display counters at Lowe's.
That's
Pretty good, actually.
That's really brave.
So once again, this could be two people depending on where they're at in their life cycles. But when I moved to my neighborhood, I put together a little tag that had pictures of us and our dogs, and I attached it to a welcome home scent circle, and I took it around to all my neighbors so that I could meet them and introduce myself and my business. So, and if you don't know your neighbors, then you can do that.
I'm stealing that. Welcome home scent circle.
I think she's stalling to come up with something.
I'm X, because the only other thing I came up with was funerals, and that.
I had a feeling.
What? Funerals?
Okay, Jody is out. I am going to make sure I come in sideways. I don't lead with Scentsy, so I'm going to do it a little bit more cautiously and nonchalant about planning neighborhood activities for my neighborhood, maybe an Easter egg hunt, or a Valentine's Day party, or a back to school party, or a summer is here party, just like in the little pavilion or splash pad that we have. So I am kind of known as the coordinator of these events. So you are the social person of the neighborhood. That way you can at least get your foot in just to be able to meet them through the kids.
So I am going to go to a high school game, the first high school game, official game, and I am going to have fundraiser packets with me to hand out to people who are in the stands to see if, since they're there supporting sports, to see if anybody knows of anyone that needs to make some money.
Okay.
That's a good one too.
That is a good one.
That's really good.
That was good. I am going to, if I had children, which I'm not in that phase of my life yet, I would host a neighborhood car wash. So then they could get items the kids could clean and raise money to clean the inside of their car with like the counter clean and stuff. And if they wanted to purchase a scent circle afterwards, then they could do so. And I would meet new people that were driving down the street.
It's funny that you said you'd plan that, because I would plan a neighborhood dog wash.
I was going to say a pet wash.
And so we're going to get together this weekend once I blast it after this rapid fire to get together and blast my neighborhood dog wash.
I am going to go to the library, and I'm going to quietly meet people. And then I'm going to quietly go into the bathroom and leave another basket of samples.
she's good.
Oh, it's my turn again. That was quick.
Yeah,
Rapid fire.
Struggling.
I am going to
I've got one.
I think I'm gonna join Jody and take an X.
You're an X. Okay, it's down to Heather and Jim then.
I won
I
the
am
last
gonna
two, so it's
contact
okay.
all of my past hostesses and ask for specific referrals of just saying, do you have 3 people that I can send a special message to this month?
I'm going to a campground and I'm going to bring a warmer. What's it called? The one. Road Less Traveled with me, and I'm going to ask them for the rest of the season if they would leave that up and collect people who are interested, collect names for me and I'm going to leave a little drawing box, indoor price slips again, and do a drawing I'm not going to post it publicly because that would make it out of compliance, but I am going to let the person who sits behind the desk know that I will do a drawing at the end if she wants to share that with people, but she can't write it down or post it publicly. Right. But she could say it.
Yeah, I am going out to eat, and I'm going to make sure I have a little nice letter from my waitress saying, you provided such great service. If you're ever interested, I think you'd be a great asset to our team, and just take advantage of that since I'm already going out to eat to meet her that way.
I'm going to go to Bath and Body Works, and I'm going to make horrible faces every time I smell any of their products.
Oh, you're not.
That's enough.
No, not the Jen Audette. No, you're not.
I
think you got an X, Jen Audette.
I got an X.
I do have another one to add. I know I'm X, but I thought about it. So I'm going to add it because it would have been my turn right here, and then we'll celebrate the winner. At Christmas time in Utah, everybody takes around little gifts to their neighbors, like plates of cookies or like little random things. It's a Utah thing. And I, last year, took around soap with a little tag that said, "Soap and you have a Merry Christmas."
Aww.
So that's something you could do to meet your neighbors if you haven't recently moved in, but you still want to be friendly.
And you can do the same with like when you boo your neighbors at Halloween. If you just Google booed someone, you'll have the paper that comes out. You print it. So when you get booed, you tape it in your window so they see that you've already been booed. But it's a neighborhood fun way to get someone booed. It's you just put little treats in there, and usually mine always includes Scentsy when I boo the little. I usually do 2 houses, and then they start the trend, and it just carries throughout the neighborhood for the whole month of October. So that's all we've got today's.
Congratulations, Heather!
Yay!
To summarize this, though, I think the point that we're all trying to make here is that no matter where you go, day to day, or what you do in your life, there's always room for Scentsy, and there's always room to meet new people in everything that you do. So,
yep. Anybody else want to add anything?
Oh, you could go to, join a college class. So if you want to learn something new, take a class.
Adult ed. Yeah.
Yeah. I needed to learn Excel.
Could have won.
Just get involved in things. The busier your calendar is, the better opportunities you have. If you want to meet people, you've got to leave your house, get signed up to do things in order to have them in your life and meet new people. You can't meet new people behind a computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
I've known people who they feel like maybe their business has gotten a little stale, and one of my best pieces of advice is go get a little part-time job for a little bit. Get out and meet people. It gets you out of the house. It introduces you to a whole group of new people, and you can make a little extra on the side. And like I said, you'll get parties, you'll get recruits, you'll get all kinds of things from a little part-time job.
I almost started to go work at Lane and Bryant just so that I could get the discount and meet new people.
I want to go to Lowe's for the
I should do that for Hobby Lobby.
Oh, you should not. Don't. That's a horrible idea for you, Heather. Do not do that. You'll go into like bankruptcy mode or something.
Oh my gosh, I would be in so much trouble.
Anyway.
Okay, so stay tuned for our next episode of Superstar Director Rapid Fire.
Thanks, guys. Bye.